Yes, okay. I know a lot of you are waiting for my video and my video on HARTA. So Hartalega crashed 23%. Okay, yesterday it was quite a very huge drop, as you can see here. Yeah, 23% drop immediately. So definitely will make a lot of you, very, very fearful, uncertain and don't know what's really happening. Okay. So and of course it doesn't really help. Okay. The very bad headlines here, okay, especially when it focuses on the net profit down 30%, which I think is quite unfair, okay, to put this headline on Hartalega because I feel Hartalega has been performing really, really very well, okay. So in this video here, okay, I'll be sharing my view, okay, what's really happening for their results this quarter, and of course, what's my move, okay, next, okay. Now, so let's go through the financial statement first. Now, first things first, okay, how is their performance? You must understand their revenue for this quarter, okay, is performing very, very well. Okay, 77% growth. Okay, the revenue. That means it shows us that the customers are reordering. The customers are also restocking already. And this is what we have been waiting for. All right, and then operating profit. Okay, grew by 557%. Previous quarter, okay, sorry, last year, okay, it was having a losses, but because the business improved this time, okay, it grows to 35 million already. Okay, and profit before tax. Now, this is the thing here. Now, I want you guys to focus this. You see the previous the headlines are third quarter net profit down 13%. Okay, I'll give you a reason why this is unfair. Okay, this kind of a headlines for Hartalega. Because you see, in BIA, right, we tend to focus on either operating profit. Okay, the max is at this profit before tax. We don't like to look at net profit because net profit you have to minus off a lot of tax and stuff, which is due to compliance of accounting and stuff. So it doesn't really reflect the real business, okay, the real business performance of the company. So that's why if you look at the profit before tax of Hartalega, actually they are growing. You see, last year 29 million, this year 36 million. Hello, it's a growth of 26%. But the market instead, don't want to look at it. They look at the net profit here, and that's why there's a losses, okay, declining by 13%. Give a very bad picture on Hartalega. All right. So as you can see, on here, I think I don't need to repeat lah. Okay, just to let you guys know, okay, an increase of 323 million is a 78% growth. All right, operating profit also increased. All right, because of what? Because of higher average selling price and operational efficiencies. Okay, now this is the part that I want to highlight, and educate you guys a bit, okay, on the tax stuff and the tax then why Hartalega show, okay, a decline of their net profit in a sense, okay, because you can see here, this is the one I want to highlight to you guys because profit after tax definitely dropped here, right? That's why there will be a decline here. There will be a decline. Now, you see, this quarter, the reason why net profit dropped is because this quarter there is a much higher tax that they have to pay. Okay, this is around 17 million. Okay, mainly it's because why? Because they perhaps, okay, it's because of the treatment of accounting treatment, some rules that they have to follow, taxation rules. Because this round they make profit already. So because of this, right, I feel like, okay, that's why some things they cannot deduct already. Okay, because you can see why is it higher than previously? Because due to certain non-deductible expenses for tax purposes. Okay, this is quarter 3 2025, which is this quarter. If you compare last year, why, okay, they have a much higher net profit is because their tax rate, can you see, it's only around 6 million because they have some deferment on tax on losses incurred by certain subsidiaries here. So they have some benefit of tax treatment here because they were facing losses and stuff at that time. So in short, okay, for us to understand, it's a different tax treatment here. So it doesn't really reflect the real operational business, okay, of Hartalega. So previous they minus only around 6 million, this time 17 million. So of course, all right, it will definitely affect, okay, the profit after tax. That's why it shows a decline in a sense. All right, so now that this net profit is not because the business is declining, the business is very bad. It's because of a different tax treatment on different period. That's all. So if you really, really want to see how Hartalega perform, truly look at the operating profit or at most, okay, profit before tax, because I don't want, okay, to let tax affect, okay, the how the business looks like. Yeah. So if you can see, they're actually growing 26%. Revenue grows 77.6%. Profit before tax grew 26%. Right. So they are actually growing, no issue. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Management outlook. So what did the management told us this quarter on the business trajectory? Now, in short, management right now, okay, are saying that glove demand are definitely improving already. Renewed optimism, demand is recovering. There's capacity optimization. Okay, that means some of their competitors, smaller competitors, okay, have already exited the market already. So because supply drop, okay, and demand increases, this is very, very good news. Yeah, and of course, improving demand trend and customers, okay, are already restocking. Okay, restocking already. You see, commencement of restocking activities across key consumption markets. This has what we have been waiting for the past 1 year. And now it's confirmed. Confirmed these are happening already. So that means that the business will slowly go back to normal, right? Okay. And of course, the bonus, right? Higher US tariffs right now. And because of this, all right, more of their US customers are starting to order more gloves already from HARTA. And this is happening right now, which is very, very good news. Okay. Next one, longer term outlook. Management right now are more confident, okay, because right, more favorable on the long term outlook. And this is the thing. I also went to the AGM. The AGM, they also said this to us. All right, that actually the consumption, the glove consumption is actually higher than the pre-pandemic levels already. Yes, okay, this is currently what's happening. All right. So that's why you can see here that the demand for gloves will be higher and higher in the future. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so good. But then again, why HARTA crash? Now, this is the part that I want you guys to listen to me carefully and see the reasons why. Now, number one, the main reason actually is because of this one sentence here. It's because the US customers, they are front-loading the glove stocks. They were front-loading at the end of 2024 in anticipation of higher tariffs, all right? And because of this, so why? Okay, how does it affect? Because you see, customers ordered more gloves at the end of 2024. So when you order at the end of 2024, this affects the result for this quarter, right? So that's why this boosted volumes for this quarter and gives them a very good result. So then again, the management told us, they foresee near-term volume decline of around 15% quarter on quarter. That means on the next quarter, okay, the volume they expect to decline around 15%. But hello, you must understand here, this is how I view it, that actually the volume is growing more. It's just that lesser by 15% only. So that's why the market, okay, reacted negatively on this. And then the management also said they expect lower utilization of 70 to 75% from their current 86% here. All right. So they also told us volume will be back to normal around March and April 2025 this year. So they also say, the analysts, of course, okay, they may have losses next quarter as margin impacted here. So the issue for me is, that it's a short-term thing. It's a short-term thing here. All right. Because your customer, just because they order more, which is what we want, is really effective, the tariffs. That means it proves that US customers will start ordering more already. This is what I see. Right. It's just that they start to order more because they just want to avoid some uncertainties in the future, right? So, but then the market, decide to punish them just because that next one quarter will be affected. But moving on, okay, after March and April, the orders will be back to normal already. Right. So it depends on your horizon. Okay? Are you investing for that few months only, or are you investing for the long term? So you have to think about it. Yeah. So next thing is this, the competitive pressure from China also. All right. So when the quarter results come out, okay, and the management, share what they know. So Chinese manufacturers are now aggressively expanding already in Indonesia. Why? Because they want to circumvent the US tariffs right now. Right? And it will be quite difficult to compete with them, okay, in terms of China. Why? Because China are selling at $15 per carton versus HARTA's selling at $21 per carton. All right. And right now, the Chinese players here, they are targeting a capacity of around 30 billion pieces per annum. Okay, when they start to expand in Indonesia, and their glove plant is expected to be operational by mid 2020, okay, or June 2026, the earliest. All right, so that means we can affect some form of uncertainty, okay, around this date next year, June 2026. Okay, because that's when the glove plant will be done ready, and they will start churning out. They will start have a lot of gloves okay, gloves for around 30 billion pieces per annum. So right now, they are building in Indonesia is to expand to the non-US and Asian markets. And this will definitely affect HARTA's business, okay, in the future. Okay. And next thing is why the fierce crash of 23%. Okay, it's because of the short selling. Okay, you see, yes, okay, there is very good results. And then there's some short-term headwinds on the next quarter because of customers okay, ordering more than usual, which will affect their next quarter. Yes, I understand that. But it doesn't really, I feel personally, they don't really deserve this kind of 23 to 25% drop here. Because it's been, affected by this short selling. It may drop maybe 5%, 10%. Yeah, okay, I understand that. But to drop that much, okay, is because it's been what? Yes, okay, affected by short sellers. That's why the price dropped even further, which makes investors feel that it's worse than it is. Okay, so now that you know the reason, okay, why the share price crashed really. Okay, so now comes to my view. Okay, my view on HARTA for this quarter here. Okay, now you see the China glove manufacturers okay, in Indonesia, I say, okay, you see that they move here, wow, it's a threat and stuff, but you must start thinking, they may not enjoy their low cost advantage already from the low wages that they enjoy in China and the low energy cost from coal, okay, when they manufacture in China already. Because you are right now manufacturing in Indonesia. Okay, the regulation, the government, the rules are different already. The people you hire there is also different. All right. So, and another thing is this: it does not mean US or Europe will buy gloves, okay, from Indonesia immediately. Why is that? Because these Western countries pay heavy importance on ESG initiatives. All right. So it's not easy to enter the US market, right? Because HARTA have built decades. Right? We know that because I've been attending the AGM for the past 3 years already, to be honest. Yeah, and the management has always educating us, highlighting to us that they have already built decades of positive relationship and trust with these US customers already. They trust them, right? Because of they follow the human rights, okay? They follow the ESG initiatives and stuff. It's not easy. If these customers suddenly just want to change, okay, to how to say, to another supplier, if these China people want to enter the US market. Okay, so there's issue of ESG and human rights compliance here, okay, that these China glove manufacturers have to overcome. Yeah. Okay, next thing here. You see, you must understand the front loading, okay, by the customers, the temporary lower volume in the next quarter or possible losses, okay, these I feel is just temporary issues. Temporary issues. Okay, right now it is already a fact. Okay, it's a fact. HARTA right now is growing. Hey, this quarter grew 77%. All right, next quarter is definitely also growing. Okay, maybe lower, but the fact is, you must understand they are growing. And we cannot deny the fact customers are reordering already because they have no more stock. They will definitely have to reorder. It's been proven, this quarter. They've proven already this quarter. Why the customer have to order so much is because they have no more stock. So it is a fact already. Customers have to reorder. And glove consumptions are higher than pre-pandemic level. So if you are willing to look at it in the longer term, hey, they will definitely keep on ordering because consumption are now higher and more than last time already. Okay, so you must understand this. Glove change, okay, often and stocks will diminish definitely. Okay, and right now you must understand HARTA is being assisted by US tariffs on China. Okay, so you must take a look at it. We have about 4 quarters of much easy growth okay, for HARTA before June 2026. If you still remember the June 2026, this is when the China manufacture their plant will be done in Indonesia. So in a sense, okay, we have 4 quarters of uninterrupted growth so far. Okay, but then again, okay, I want to let you guys know, I will exit HARTA when the time is right. Okay, I must clarify, HARTA is not a long, years of long-term hold forever and then just forget about it. No. Okay, I'm still willing to look at the long term. Maybe 1 year, 2 year, okay, depends on the circumstances. All right. Okay, why is that? Why I will exit HARTA in the future? Because you must understand right now, HARTA's competitive advantage is not as strong during pre-pandemic already because of China's entrance. Last time, they do not need to compete with China a lot. But right now, okay, China is a real competition. Okay, real competition already. So the competitive dynamics is very, very different right now. Yeah. And China now can even sell to the non-US market at a lower price. HARTA will have to compete with them and the non-US market or even ASEAN market. Yeah. So while HARTA's US business will thrive temporarily because of the tariff, right? HARTA will have to compete later with China or non-US and Asian countries. So the glove industry now or perhaps next year, okay, 2026, it will be more competitive, unpredictable, and lots of moving factors already. So that's why, right now, why I want to still own HARTA is because it's severely mispriced. Okay, severely mispriced, and that is not supposed to price at this price right now. I think it's around 2 ringgit 50 cents today. All right. and I will share with you my valuation later. Okay, I'll share with you my valuation. Yeah, so I'm just taking advantage, okay, of the mispricing right now. So when it hits the price that I want, then I will assess, okay, whether I will continue to hold or even sell it. Okay, so valuation, okay, valuation of Hartalega. And of course, before I go to valuation, guys, now you see, I feel right now it will be better, okay, to support you guys, by sharing updates in the written form. It will be much faster. Because Hartalega, you need to understand, we need to follow up closely already, okay, for the next 2 to 3 quarters on Harta. Okay, so I feel right now, okay, I will immediately share updates with you, okay, on Hartalega and maybe other stocks also, okay, if I have any latest information. So if you like to join up my community, okay, you like to get this kind of updates, you feel that these kind of things help you in this video or even in my written post, do join our Telegram. Okay, you can scan the QR code here or even click the link down below. Okay, I already shared my Telegram community link there. So click and join. Now, so if I have any new news, okay, or any moves that I made on Hartalega, okay, I'll be posting that definitely for you guys to know. Okay, now next thing. So I'll be sharing my personal trade, of course. So this is the valuation of Harta right now, and why I feel that it's severely undervalued. Okay, because price to sales ratio, right, is supposed to be around 5.78 times. Okay, this is what the market has been paying them so far for many years. Right, but right now the market is pricing Hartalega at 3.48 times. So it's like 5.78 times. Now it's 3.48. Okay, and the business is growing. Okay, the trajectory is going very well. Customers are reordering. The consumption is much higher already. So I feel right now the market is just being fearful. Okay, they cannot see clearly right now. I feel, yeah. So this is the valuation. Okay, for Harta. So I share, okay, with you guys. Okay, and yesterday, okay, I already initiate another position. Okay, I dare to add more. Okay, and the price is around 2.74. Yes, I know today dropped a lot more because we cannot time the bottom, right? But I feel because of the valuation here is so cheap, all right? So that's why I decided to add a bit. Okay, add a bit on Hartalega here. Okay, so my personal valuation for Harta, okay, is around 4 ringgit 50 cents to 5 ringgit. All right. So once I feel, okay, my personal view is after the price went up to this price already, okay, and I will then see, okay, whether I will continue to hold the stock or continue to or sell already, sell everything. All right. But then again, I must clarify, this is not a target price. I repeat, this is not target price. Okay, this is my own calculation after I calculate Harta's business and their future trajectory. This is my own valuation. That this is Harta's real value, the company value. Okay, and the share price is supposed to reflect this, okay, in the future. Okay, so again, kindly do your own due diligence and independent thinking. All right, so I do hope, okay, you guys, okay, enjoy this video. Okay, and of course, if you want to get further updates from me, again, do join my Telegram here. Okay, so I guess that's all for the update here. I hope this benefit you guys and you enjoy a lot. If you have friends who are Hartalega shareholders also, you can share this video to them. Okay, hopefully it will help you make your own decision, okay, on Hartalega. All right, so see you in my next video, guys. Thanks.